Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use a Google form to make a self-grading quiz. You can use those self-grading quizzes for spelling, for a quick response to a homework or an assignment you gave, or to just assess as a formative. The first thing you have to do is go to your Google Drive and then click New and add Google Form. Title your Google form over here, say quiz 1, and click over here. It will take automatically the same title. The first one over here, I'm going to write name, because you always want it to have the name. It will automatically change into a short answer. Click the required, and then click on the plus button to create a new question. Next question, I would like to do it as grade and section, especially if you are sharing this among grades. I would put, let's say in second grades, we put 2A and then 2B. Also make it required. And then for here, I'm showing you an example of a quiz I made in the past. This is my spelling test. I actually differentiated that. I used the section mode of it, and I did two groups because we have the apples and the bananas, the below level and the on level group, and we have the last section, which is the challenge words. I'm going to show you how to do that on the same form. So instead of creating two forms, one for the below level and one on the on level, then they would have only one, but then based on their responses, they will be taken to their appropriate sections. Once you're here on the quiz, the most important thing to do is, if you wanted a self-grading quiz, you will have to click on the gear over here. If you want it to be only one response or not take it whenever they want, especially for a summative, I always click that. And here, if you want them to edit it after they submit it, I always like to collect the email, because if one of the kids wrote their names but did not write their last names, and I have so many, I can actually find them with their student email. And then I don't usually use the presentation mode here, but I'm going to click on quizzes. If you turn on this, it will automatically make it a quiz. If you turn on the locked mode, that means when the kids are taking the test on a laptop, they are not allowed to open any additional tabs here to search any information. So you lock that quiz. Also, when do you want to release the grades? I usually put it after manual review, because if there are some written sections or short essay answers that I need to grade manually. And you can choose if they want to see it, missed questions, correct questions, point value, whatever. Please don't forget to hit save, otherwise it won't work. Now you can see the locked mode appears on your screen over here on top. I have the name, the grade. I'm going to add another section, another question for group, and that's how I'm going to differentiate. Group here, I'm going to have apples and bananas. I'm going to make this required. Now I'm going to hit those three buttons here on the right, and then I'm going to click go to section based on answer. So once they hit the apples, I am going to have them go to the next section or go to section 1. Now it won't give me those options because I didn't create my sections beforehand. So I'm going to go ahead and put a section here and call it apples. And then I am going to create another section and call it bananas. And I have one last section, which is the challenge words or a bonus question. Okay, now I have 4 sections. When I hit those 3 dots on the bottom, it tells me go to section based on answer again. In the apples, I'm going to hit that click down button. and I say, if you are the apples, I want them to go to section 2, the apples, because that's what I named it. If they are the bananas, I'm going to click that drop down button also and say, go to section 3, the bananas. Okay, now whatever the answer is, that's where they will be taking to. With those, I'm going to click on a question. If you need to move a question, simply just click on these 6 dots and drag it to the section that you want. I'm just going to put 1 test option. Let's say what is the short vowel in the word cat? Okay, I'm going to click here, multiple choice answer. I'm going to say A or E. Now I'm going to make it required. I'm going to click on the answer key. I'm going to give it 1 point, and this is my correct answer. I'm just going to click on it and done. Okay, next one over here too. I'm going to add a question. I'm going to say 1 because that's another section. What is the missing vowel in the word? I'm going to say, I'm going to add a picture over here. You can upload it from your drive. You can put it from your camera if you're taking a picture. If you have save it in your Google Drive or a Google image search. I'm going to put a cat. Look for it and just click on it and insert. And that picture will automatically be inserted here. I can also insert a video by clicking on this link over here. My word is going to be A-T. And that's going to be a short answer. So kids can just click on here. Also, I'm going to click as required, answer key. This is going to be 1 point. Now, I can add the correct answer here, which is A. Now, be mindful, some kids might want to write the word cat. So if you want to put that as correct as well, go ahead. Or you can mark all the answers incorrect and you go back and check them. But that's what I want to do it over here. And click done. Now when I go here, it says after section 3, go to the next section, which is, I want it to be section 4. I want them both to go to challenge words, or maybe I just want the apples to go, maybe I just want the apples to go here to the submit, not having the challenge words, but the bananas, I want them to go to have the challenge words. This is the last section. You won't have that option over here to move to any section, because after they are done with that, they are going to submit. If you are sharing this with another teacher, don't forget to hit those 3 dots and then you add collaborators, and then you just type in their names over here or their email and click on them and share. I usually do it with Miss Fenton, so I'm going to put quiz 1 and send. They will be an editor, or you can actually just copy the link and send it to someone. When you want to send this to your kids, you're going to click send, click on the link over here, shorten it, and copy. Let's see how would this look like. These are just cute little things. I like to choose images. I upload it by the theme and things like that. This is going to be my image. I'm going to pick the color I want and the background color. You can pick the font to be playful or classic. Just, you know, little extra things over here. And you can click that button to see how it previews. Now remember, this is a locked mode. You can't access it because look how many tabs I have it. If you only the kids, so they cannot access this quiz from any other place but their Chromebooks. Let me actually go back and remove this so we can see how it looks like. And that's how the quiz would look like. So you would put your name. I'm gonna say Hashem, grade 2B, groups, apples. I'm going to click next. I'm taken directly to the apples, and here there's only one question in the apples. What is the short vowel in the word cat? I'm gonna say A and submit. Now I'm going to go back and take away that limit to one response and save it. Now it's open for me again. I am going to, I'm going to do the preview and say Hashem again, grade 2B. I'm going to say I am bananas, click next, and that's where it's going to take me. What is the missing vowel? I wrote A and next. Challenge words. Oh, I didn't add anything in the challenge words, but it took me to the section challenge words. I should have added something here, and then I write my own answers and then say submit. And that's it. Once you want to go back, here you will see that you have 2 responses already in the main picture, in the main form. You're going to click on responses. I like to click on this spreadsheet over here, generate one, create, and it's going to show you what time this quiz was taken, my email address, what are my quizzes, what are my answers. Now be mindful that it will show, because you have the 2 groups on it, it will show the total score of both groups. Okay, don't let your kids panic. You would have to, I usually make it as 100% if I'm giving 2 separate grades for the kids. So some kids have told me that once they are done, let's say they are the apples, once they are done, then the bananas question will appear. They can just dismiss that. Okay, but you will have to adjust the points. This is not going to be, the total points is going to be both for both sections, all the questions on the quiz, whether they are apples and bananas. So just be mindful of that. And this is everything about how to do a quiz using a Google form, how to differentiate inside, and how to make it colorful and self-grading. I hope you I was able to help you with something, and if you need any help, let me know. Bye.